Dear friends, in the last episode, we discussed the story of this movie, but today we will discuss the second episode of this movie. So let's start the story now. Stella is released from jail and goes towards her home. Meanwhile, Ingress comes on her way and tells her that she is a third-year student. Stella, thinking her to be a threat, leaves. She puts her Nova blade on his face and tells him that people call her guardians of discipline, and she punishes those who spoil the environment around her like you. Then she threatens her Stella and says that she should find a limit for herself by tomorrow evening, because I am going to punish you with my power. Saying this, both of them leave from there, but Hira Key hears their conversation. She goes and tells this to Arthur and her protege. Then her friends tell their protege that Stella will definitely come to you because she cannot refuse this match. So if you agree with me, then you should hide somewhere. We can help you. Hearing all this, our hero runs and leaves from there, and now he has reached Stella's room. As soon as he reaches there, he knocks on the door, but no sound comes. So he directly enters the room where his first sight goes to Stella's diary. He thinks that at first he will not open this diary, but brother, after all, we all are humans, and you can understand. Home man key batane, where our hero's bugs were jumping, and just as he was about to touch the book, Stella comes out of the washroom and was surprised at what is the protag doing here, and as soon as she sees her fear in the open, she runs and climbs on the diary, and after that she was in her hero's lap, and her towel had also fallen off. Well, the hero apologizes to her, where Stella asks him, "What are you doing here?" He says that I want answers to my questions here. Will you make me your limit or not? Stella says no. When her hero says, then how will you fight in tomorrow's match? Because my friends have heard all your talks, and I know that you have a match tomorrow. Stella says that I don't need you, so you can quietly go from here. Then her pro tennis also comes out where his friends meet him there. Here we see these Gadia, who says that this academy works exactly like a military, where they build their powers step by step like a pyramid. What do you have to say about this, Stella? She says that if we have to defeat a Pandora without limit, then first break her limit. Then these people break the wall there, and Inia holds Stella's face and says that I had definitely said that I and my limit will beat you together, but it does not mean that I will need limit to beat you. Then both of them take out their weapons, and Inia says that let me also see how strong you are. Inia is very fast and powerful, due to which Stella is escaping from her attacks, and her attack hits the wall so hard that some people wake up from their sleep. Hero and his friends also get scared that what was the sound. Here his protege Anis looks outside and sees that Stella is getting beaten. Stella had also understood that there's a huge difference between her power and my powers, and I will never be able to win. So she starts circling around these Gideas using her high-end skills, and as soon as she goes, she attacks Inia. Not even one of her knives makes any difference. So Inia shows her the real thing, and after cloning her, she attacks her very fast. She beats her more, and then India's limit arrives, and then Inia says that I am going to make a final attack on you along with my limit, and we are still in the boys' dorm, so you have time. Go quickly and bring someone. She gives her more time, and after the time is up, she says that okay, now you be ready to get beaten up. But then her protege enters there and says that I will become her limit. In this, Gidia says that I never thought that a boy would come running here. Well, forget it. But you remember that once you become her limit, then whatever wrong she does, you will also get a hand in it. Our hero accepts all these terms and conditions, and he runs to Stella. As soon as he goes, he tells her that please, I want to help you. I don't want to see you getting beaten up. You beat me up. Stella refuses. And she says that I cannot do this. It will feel very strange. It will feel like you're licking my whole body. I am not joking. It was written like this. Are you thinking that I am just lying and writing it on my own will? Ingidia gets worried and tells her Lieutenant Lee to attack him. Both of them will do it together. Then as they attack them, their protector comes and saves them. Ingidia does not understand that he is not even a baton, and how is he able to use the freezing technique? Then she was moving forward in anger when Stella comes and attacks her, and then the fight between Stella and Inia had started. The hero thinks that how is Inia so powerful? Then Roland comes there, and Roland tells him everything. She tells that exactly 1 year ago, when Stella had not entered here, Roland had gone on a mission with his best friend Marine and other friends, where an alien attacked them. Many of her friends were killed in the accident, in which her best friend also died, and due to that Inia is still very strict. Here we see that Inia, along with her limited, has frozen Stella. Seeing this, her protector also activates multidirectional freezing, which was impossible. Then Engadia tells Leo to neutralize this freezing as soon as possible so that she can move away from this place. Before Leo could do this, Stella attacks him and throws him away. Then as soon as she comes running towards Engadia, in anger Inia turns on her Pandora mode. Through this she gets so much power that she can easily move in the freezing port, where she was about to kill Stella after beating her. Then our hero also attacks her. Hero tells her that I am sure that if your best friend was here, she would have also killed you. She used to stop me like this. I know how painful it is when we lose our loved ones. I also lost my sister AI. Inia gets surprised on hearing her sister's name, and she remembers the incident when during that battle Inia also helped her friend, but alas, while saving her comrades, Protégé, her sister, and Inia's best friend lost their lives. Friends, both of them could not escape. Next morning, our protein studies in the class, where his teacher tells him about this alien. She tells him how this alien has so much power that it can freeze all the things. So Limited's job is to neutralize its freezing, so that his Pandora can move around easily. Remembering this multidimensional freezing, this girl is with her protector. Here, her protest happens with her friends where Hikari tells him that you really don't know where you got so much power from without being freed. No, I really don't know. It was my job to save Stella, and at that time my power came automatically. So what did Stella say? She didn't say anything to you. Stella didn't say anything to me. She didn't even thank you. How is Stella? The author says that yes, nothing friend. That girl is beautiful and young. You must be dreaming about her. Hikari says that roses. No matter how beautiful you are, there are many thorns underneath. Then Stella comes there. Seeing her, Higuri and author both say that we were just talking about you because ever since the boys of our class have seen you, they have gone crazy. Stella does not talk to both of them. She tells her protege to come with her. She wants to talk to you. Here we see both of them on the roof, where Stella comes and holds his hand and puts it on her cheek and says that this is the first time I have felt this way. Before this, I always used to feel bad about touch. So, brothers, you guys can see that this boy has almost wooed this girl. He also says that yes, I also feel very good touching you. Then Stella asks if you know the freezing technique. Hero says that yes, I used it a little to save you at that time. Then this girl blushingly says that okay, I want you to be my limit from today, but I want you to be my limit. I don't want to do anything wrong, because I don't like all this. Hero gets happy and says that yes, it's okay for me.
Here we see this girl named Amarning was completed with monk, and now seeing her improvements, all the monks gave her leave and said that from today your training is over, now you go and study in a modern school. Here she comes to her pro tennis school. The school looks very green and nice to her, and she was hoping that she will find the one she was looking for here. Here we see that he eats a burger with Stella and thinks that hey friend, I won't be able to eat so many. Then after listening to Stella, our hero starts eating a burger. Here Stella then tells her protege that are you free tonight? Hero says that yes, I am free tonight. Then Stella stands up and says that please remember to come to my room tonight. Hero accepts her words, and we see our hero in the evening, which is here while leaving. Thinking that why would she call me to her room, Bai goes ahead thinking this, and then he sees Rana who is looking at the map, and as soon as she sees her hero, she runs and hugs him, where the hero then takes her to the school and she says that I thought I would spend hours here. Then the hero says that yes, looking at your clothes, it seems that you are a new student because you have not worn the uniform. Don't worry, I will drop you to the principal's office here. Then this girl tells her hero that I'm happy that I met a good boy like you. This thing is a favor on me. Bye. The hero also thinks that oh friend shit I am late, go. As soon as he comes out running, both his friends meet him and both of them are surprised that Stella has paired up with you. Now without flirting with you, both his friends tell him that if you did not pair up, then how will your relationship become a symbol? We both think this that she will just use you and your powers will just be misused. Hero says that no, it is not like that friend, what you are thinking, she has called me to her room today. Hikari says that oh so you are going to have fun today. Every Pandora gives her limited one chance to strengthen their relation with her, like Roll gave a chance to the author, but the poor author was drunk so he slept there. His friends say that, well, we feel that she is still using you. See, you still have a chance, you can back off. Hiro says that no, she is not that kind of girl. Well, I have come here, I will meet you later, bye bye. Hiro moves ahead. Hiro moves forward, but then he gets pushed. The girl says that walk slowly. Hiro, why are you in such a hurry? Then they come to know that their hero is the same first-year boy whom Stella has made her limit, and they think that before going to Stella, let's party with us. Here these girls push their hero and fall down, and Hiro says that, who are you? These girls tell about themselves that we are the bosses here, and then Higuri comes to know that these are the same girls who were beaten by Stella in the carnival, and now they want to take revenge. On hearing this, one of the girls beats Higuri and makes him fall down and says that you are giving too much advice. Here these people also make Higuri fall down. Higuri attacks them with her full potential in anger, but poor girl was in first year and was a little slow too. Taking advantage of this, they kill her. On seeing all this, Higuri says that I am going to call Madam. Where the girl catches him and says that you are a very naughty boy, and then she catches her author also with her chain. Here we see Rana, who was in the principal's office. The principal tells her that you have come from a very far distance, so it would be better if you take rest today, and if you need to ask anything, then you can ask the counselor president. After meeting the principal, Rana was looking for the girl's hostel when she hears the author shouting. Here both his friends were shouting and crying. Seeing this, the hero screams and says, leave my friends. Where the hero stands and uses his freezing power, Rana also looks at him and she feels a different sensation. Here in anger, our hero had frozen all the girls, and as soon as he moves forward, he falls down unconscious. Where one of these girls takes out her big axe and was ready to kill her hero when the girl comes there and says, why are you killing him? She says that, girl, move away or else you will also get beaten up. She says that the voice in my mind is telling me that you should not beat him. Now what happens then is that he fights with these three girls, and obviously these three girls get beaten up badly. Here we see Stella, who thinks that what clothes she will wear. Then she opens the door and says that, why did you take so much time? Then he trembles in front of her, and the author tells her everything and says that, come, he is lying unconscious in the hospital. Here she runs to the hospital where she meets Rana. Where both of them meet each other. Rana is very happy that she is his friend. Here Stella was in a very serious condition, so she does not listen to him much. Then the author takes Rana and says that Raggy has to thank you. Here Stella meets the doctors, where the doctors say that nothing has happened. The child should not put too much stress on himself. Here Stella was very happy to see her protege, that at least he survived. Then Rana is seen, who tells her that my elders have sent me here so that I can find my destiny, because the women of our caste have tears of the clan, and then she shows her back where there were 6 marks behind her back, and Hiraki asks her if she is also a Pandora. She did not know what does Pandora mean. Hiraki shows her that she also has 2 marks on her back, where basically this girl who was talking about her destination actually found her own. She has come to find a limited. Then they ask her if she will be able to find a limited. You have just taken admission. She says that I have found my limited, and he will be Kaiju or AAI, because the girl you met just now was named Stella, and she has already made her a hero limited. Here this group of hidden girls talks that the untouchable queen has made her limited, who is a first-year student, but till now we have not come to know what are the actual powers of that first-year student. Here the hero opens his eyes that Stella kept sleeping by his side the whole night. The hero apologizes to Stella that he could not come to her room. Where Stella tells him that tonight is left, so come tonight, and saying this she leaves from there. Here we see that in the Kila class, Rana tells everyone about herself and tells that she is the new student of this class, and now she will study with everyone. Here seeing this, Rana tells everyone about herself in the class. Stella had understood that this is the same girl, and Stella has come here in exchange for our protege. Then on the pretext of seat, Rana takes a seat next to her protege's side and then tells Stella that you know why I came there yesterday, but Rana says that Kanzuya is my destination and no one can take me away from him. Hearing her words, Charlotte gets a little surprised, but then she ignores her. Meanwhile, Stella thinks about this, and now the rest of the girls start their fight without any limit, and the first fight was of Roland versus Rana, where Roland wanted to drop the girl of this village back to her village. The match starts where both of them use their weapons, and Rana comes very fast and attacks her first, and what was to happen was that after a fierce fight, our Rana wins. From here, the girls group sees that the new student is very amazing, and our hero also gets well. Whereas friends, they say that you will be better if you break your friendship with that untouchable girl. Here her friends tell her the story. They tell her that 2 years ago, a handsome boy came to our school for whom all the girls were crazy, but that boy thought that he would become Stella's limit. After becoming limit, as soon as he touched Stella, the next day we come to know that he was badly beaten up and the poor guy lost his limit power. Due to this, Stella was suspended and she was pushed back for a year. Stella should have been in the 3rd year, but now she is in the 2nd year, and despite being in the 2nd year, when he made another limit, he beat her up a lot, and he did the same thing with all the girls. Then Rana comes with food for her. Seeing her, the hero says that you are looking very good in this dress. After that, she starts sticking to her hero. Seeing this, the author and Hira AG say that there is some work, so we are going from here. Then our protege says that Rana-san, you are 1 year older than me, so I can call you sister. She gets angry and says that you should not be concerned with this thing, you can just call me Rana. He says that okay, it will sound a little rude, but I agree with you, and brother, this girl was getting too close to her protege when Stella enters there. Seeing her, Hiro says that it is not like that which you are thinking, and the girl says that it is all the same, I am feeding her here. Seeing all this, Stella gets a little angry and tells her protege to come with me. Hiro also comes behind her holding food and tells Rana that I will meet you later. Well, seeing this, Rana gets a little angry, and then Ataya comes in front of her and she comes and says that there are some things which I want to tell you about Kaie. Here we are meeting with Prime Minister Diana's, and they see Stella, both of them were standing on the roof. Stella says that from today onwards you should call me Stella, there is no need to call me Sanpa. Hiro says that it is okay, you are already saying so now. She says that you will eat burger, I have brought it for you. Here Ataya had filled Rana's ears when he came to know that their hero has not yet tied the knot with Stella, he is just roaming around as her servant and Stella is taking advantage of him. Rana, thinking all this, remembers her teacher's words who had said that you have to go to the boy who touches your light. Here Hiro also. He thinks that who knows what might have happened to Stella in the past, I will have to go and ask her once. Well, here we see that Rana has entered Stella's personal room and she wants him to learn battle and also his pro tennis. He thinks that maybe he should go to LA and ask her about her past. Here both of them reach an arena room where Rana says that you have had enough of this, now you should stay away from Kanzuya because you and he have not even formed a bond yet. So how can you use him as a servant? If you really loved him then you should have cheated him, why haven't you done it yet? Stella says that this is my personal business, I don't want to bring you in between. Well, after saying this, as soon as Stella starts leaving, her Rana touches her and Stella turns around and slaps her, and after doing all this, they were going to have a fight. Here, her producer goes to Stella's room and he sees that Stella is not there. Then he sees that 2 girls are talking about Stella, and we see that the fight between Stella and Rana has started. Both these girls fight a lot over their proteges. Tell me brother, these days have come when 2 girls are fighting behind a boy, and Ataya was enjoying their fight from a distance. Here we can see in the entire match that Bai is mostly beating her Stella. On the other hand, the pro tennis player runs towards the arena. Here Stella attacks him and tears his clothes. Both of them recover and fight with each other. Stella passes her Nova blade through his body and Rana also hits him on the shoulder. Then Protest comes and stops the fight. Rana tells him that she is using your powers. She has not even defeated you. So it would be better if we both join together. Protest says that there is no such thing. I did not have such intention, I wanted to make it limited from the beginning. Then Ataya and her other friends come there and say that you guys are done, then talk to us too. Well guys, this was part 1 of this series. I have started working on part 2, so the more support you guys show on this series, the sooner I will bring its part 2, and yes, there is season 2 of this too, and if you want me to bring season 2 too, then show your support by pressing all its part 1 and part 2 and Yes, subscribe. Also press the bell icon for me. Those who have not pressed the bell icon so that you know when my video is going to come. Comment and tell me which girl is your favorite. Well, it is Stella. Rest, I deserve a like for so much hard work. Boss. Rest, yes, there was some work so I had to make the video late. I promise that the next video will be bigger, so it will take time to make part 2. Until it comes, you can watch my old videos from my channel. Bye bye for now.